Perhaps I can just start by saying that clearly the proceedings this morning emphasize the difficulty court faces in dealing with a sentencing of this nature. We have an accused who's charged with committing very deplorable acts. On the other hand, an accused who has an otherwise good background. So the court faces a difficult balancing act in determining the appropriate sentence, taking into account the need to denounce this type of behavior, at the same time take into account the possibility of rehabilitation for an accused person. The Crown assessed the circumstances as a whole that were alleged against Mr. Bencze and concluded it was appropriate to proceed on the single count. Crown's concluded that it was appropriate to proceed on that count and not proceed on the remaining counts against Mr. Bencze. The charge that he's pleaded guilty to represents the most significant allegations that were made against Mr. Bencze.
And also over the longest period of time, is that correct?
You know, I haven't looked at the specific a time frame that's set out in the information with respect to the individual counts, but the Crown was satisfied that it was appropriate to accept a plea to a single count of sexual assault, and as you heard in court today, the Crown's position is that an appropriate sentence is in the range of 2 to 3 years. The Crown accepts that given some of the mitigating factors, a sentence of 2 years would be appropriate at the bottom end of that range.